Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers and thank you newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with me, with us, as we are getting bigger by the day. Thank you so much. Hit that bell, the subscription, of course, bell notification, and please do give a thumbs up. It's important to circulate the video worldwide, and this is the only way it helps to circulate it, is by giving those thumbs up. It gets more recognized as the video keeps circulating. I want to thank every single one of you for your beautiful comments, your support, and everybody that has just embarked on, that just subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to continue on for the second part of this beautiful blouse, which I finished my back part. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but anyway, it's all open here, front and back. And like I mentioned to you, do not attach the first one here from the top, okay, because now we are going to start to apply the sleeves. So we have 5 squares up top. We are not going to close the middle one. The middle one is for the neck, for your head. We're only going to close the 2 on the left and the 2 on the right. So I'm going to show you here with the pink one. I know it's very small on camera to see, but so this is the head one. So we don't do the middle granny square. We're going to do 2. We're going to create 2 squares to attach to the front and to the back. One will be attached to the front and the back, and the other one will be attached also to the front, to the back, and then the sleeve is going to continue to attach to the second one from the neck. This is the shoulder. Okay, so we need to create 2 squares for the shoulder part in order to attach back and front. I hope I'm explaining properly. So I have mine here. Just see where I'm at here. Okay, so we don't do the first one here. I should have created the blue first, which I didn't. No issues. I will create a blue to put here so it can separate, because now they look the same, right? Because they're all lined up the same front and back. So I'm going to put a blue one, like this one, right here on top. I'll be right back. Okay, so I managed to create mine. So I'm going to skip 2. We're going to skip the third one, obviously, and we're going into the fourth one on the right. So you know you have to skip the middle one for the neck, right? So I'm going to grab the fourth one right where the attachment is on the right side. Continue my group, because you know you're attaching front and back, right? Back and front, whatever way you want to call it, because they're both the same thing anyway. So now we're going to attach, let's say, back. 1, 2, 3. And we attach the front, we go back to the back. So no difference, we're just attaching them on. Now, some of you write to me and ask me if this is fast to create, if it's a fast piece. For me, it's a fast piece because I crochet fast. It's not a hard piece to create. It all depends on you, how fast you are a crocheter. So I will tell you, yes, it's fast, but it also depends on you how fast you crochet. Okay, so now we're coming into the middle here of the head part and the shoulder in the center, right? We're attaching the same. Back to our group. I'm still trying to fix that problem with the music on the other videos, people. It's been like crazy. So you know you're not going to touch this part because that's part of the head, right? So you do your 6 chain. Your single, your 6 chain. And please let the commercials run. You know, it's no different than watching TV and a commercial comes on. It helps me tremendously. So please do. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So now as you see, so this, let's say this is the back part. And now we need to attach it here to the front part. So you got to make sure that you leave that last one out. And we're going to attach it here because this is part of the head part. Okay. So I got to turn my pattern. I'm going to come in the center of the attachment between the head, the neck part, if you want to call it, and the shoulder. So, ooh, I did too much stitch. 1, 2, 3. So your 3 chain, I was doing 6 chain already, good God. 2 and 3, come back and do your group. And now we're going to close this part here. 1, 2, and 3. Going to the back. 1, 2, and 3. Come into the front. If the video is too fast for you, right up top there's 3 little buttons on the right side. Click on it and it tells you to slow down the speed of the video to your liking. 1, 2, and 3. Come back, create the group. And we need to do our attachment. Make sure you grab the 2 loops well enough back here, right in the center. You don't want your blouse to be pulling too much and rip your thread out with the heaviness or the pulling or whatever the case may be. Okay, so now as you see, we've attached front with back. This is the head part, and exactly what we're doing here we got to do on the other side the same way. Whoops, it's supposed to be 6 chain now, not 3. Okay, so continue to finish yours and cut your thread. Okay, so this is what it looks like, right? We didn't do this side yet, so it's still pretty much all open. right? And we've done some of the shoulder. Now we need to add the one that we left out that we didn't close. We need to add another one here. Okay. Whoops, almost knocked down my camera. Okay. So I'm going to start in the back. I'm going to grab the loop. Two and three chain going to the back. Into the front. So now we gotta add in all three places attachment to the back, the one from the neck and into the front. Three chain. Now we're coming in where we just closed that one, remember? Going right in the center. So we have to add it onto the neck also. One, two, three chain, and into the neck pattern, the one we just closed in. Create our groups. In the corner, of course. 1, 2, and 3. We gotta add it. So as you see what's going on here, now we're going to add to the front. Okay, so we're going to have our shoulder closed off, and then we're going to proceed with the sleeves. So very simple, right? Now start closing it off. This is the shoulder, all the shoulder part. And everything you do on this side, you're going to do on the other side. So I'm not going to record the other side. All you have to do is rewind and follow through because it's the same procedure. And it takes too much space on my mobile phone. Because, of course, I don't have a computer and I don't have a camera to be doing this yet. And I must have missed something because I am not in. Oh, let's see. I put two together. Okay, you see, sometimes these things are common to happen. So you gotta be careful. Okay, anyway, so close off yours and I'll meet you when I'm done. Okay, so I've closed off my shoulder back to front. And I'm just going to finish my row. Because this side here we're not attaching, this is the arm, right? You gotta leave it open to the sleeves. So we're only attaching on the three places, front, back, and on the neck, which is the first one we added on. Now, like I said, I like to knot all my pieces so they don't come apart. So I'm gonna knot it right back here underneath the loops. Like that, and then hide a little bit more your thread and you're good to go. At least you're sure that nothing is going to come apart. Okay, so now we've closed off. Now we're going to start with the sleeve, and the sleeve takes 3 grannies. Okay, one's going to be attached up top, the other one here. Okay, so the top one, as you can see, so one attachment here, that's 1 granny, 2 granny, and 3 granny, and it's going to go on from there. So I'm going to get mine prepared and come back to you. Okay, so as you see the sleeve, I'm going to attach it on the middle one already. So I'm going to come where the joint is between the other square. I want to also remind you, for people that are creating this blouse for beach wear, so you wouldn't do sleeves, you would just do the other side like this and make it a little bit longer to wear your bathing suit underneath. So that's one option right there for you. One idea. Or even for people that don't want sleeves on it, then this is it. You don't do what I'm doing now. You leave it as is and you continue on with the other sleeve by adding the 2 shoulders squares. Choice and option is up to you. That's why I like to create something that you can do different things with it. Gives you more of an option to people to create something different. They don't want to have the long sleeves. I like the long sleeves because this is something that you can wear either very sporty or very classic, depending what you're going to wear with pants, skirts, shorts, sandals, heels, you know. The list goes on, right? Now I might have to go to video 3 for sure because it takes too much room and we need to do the edging of the neck and the sleeves and on the bottom. And I don't think I'll have enough room on this recording. That's why eventually when I start making a bit of money, because I know I'm not going to get rich by this, would be nice, but if I can make a bit of money, then I'll buy myself a camera and film properly with a professional camera. Okay, so now we are attaching in between the 2, right? Because we're doing it in the center. And we continue to create the row. We're not attaching anywhere else, just up top. because we have to attach the other 2 squares on each side to close in to create the leaf, the sleeve, not the leaf. Okay, so I'm going to attach now. No, I'm not attaching now. What am I talking? I just told you we don't attach. Sorry. So we're just going to attach the middle because it takes 3, and you're going to continue and cut your thread. Okay, everyone, so we're ready to attach the other part of the sleeve. So we just finished doing the middle one here, which is going to be like that. Now we're going to attach it on here and here. And then the other one, we'll attach it on here, here, and then the other one here. On this one that we're going to just attach in. Now, like I said, you can go as long as you'd like on the sleeve. I'm going to go all the way to my wrist, but you can do as you please. And going all the way to the wrist is going to be 3 rows. I will check after. I'm not even sure now. 1, 2, 3. I think it's 5 rows. 1, 2, and 3. 5 rows going down to my wrist. And it's always going to take 3 squares all the way down to the end. So we close only with 3 squares to build the sleeves. Unless you are the XX large, then that's a different story. Then you have to have more squares. You will have to measure your arm and go with the flow and see what's best for you, which is not hard to create. It's just adding squares, right? Okay, so now we're going to add here. And add on this side. So I'm going to continue to close in this side, and once I'm done, I'll come back and show you. Wrong. That's what happens when I talk. I get distracted. So we got to add this side, not continue on. Every time I talk and I'm working, I get distracted and I get mistaken. Not used to it. This is all still very new to me, so bear with me, people. Now, my biggest goal of all of this, now that I'm on YouTube doing this and hopefully get paid a little bit for it, my biggest goal is to help people that need to buy thread, yarn, and so on. There's so many of you in groups that I see that don't have the money to even buy thread and yarn to do projects. And my biggest goal is to be able to help a lot of yous out. So in order for me to do that, I need to earn it. And to earn it, I need you to help me share the videos. Get your friends to subscribe. Give it those thumbs up. Watch the commercials. You know, this is the only way that YouTube will be able to pay me anything. And truly, it is my biggest goal. It's not, I'm not a selfish, greedy person. It's not all about me. I like to help others a lot. So hopefully I will be helped to help others. Okay, well, anyway, so I'm going to finish closing up my row until there. So just show you. So as you see, okay, so now we're going to add the other one and close in with this one here. So we're going to add it here, and we're going to go on and close it here. So your sleeve will pretty much be actually here. We're going to close it in here and here and here. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 places we're going to close in. We need to leave this place open for the arm, right? So we gotta close here, here in the middle, and here on the side. Okay, like that. I'll come back with you with the next one. Okay, so on my pink one, I have five squares coming from the neck all the way down to the wrist. But measure yours, because some people's arms are smaller, some people's arms are longer. You probably don't need 5, you probably need 4. You know, it all depends on the length of your arm. Okay, so now we're gonna finish to add up the last one here. Okay, let me see how am I doing this. I have to turn it this way. So I'm going to start by the edge here, okay? This is the center of the armpit. I'm going to start where we did the first one here, because we want it to be facing the flower outwards, right? So this would be the middle, the open space. So we're not closing this one. Do whatever works for you. I'm just, you know, I grabbed it this way. I'm going to do it this way. Just make sure that your flower stays on the outside. Okay. So this is the open space, right? Now I'm going to grab the one here. So this is going to stay open for the arm. And I'm going to start to attach this one. All the way to the under armpit. work on a small desk like I do, it's not comfortable at all. You try to put in positions that you can. My space is very limited for now. So we're going to come into the middle, create our group. Two and three. We're going to attach it to the under armpit. Come back and do our group. And attach to the other side to close in our sleeve. So it's going to be repeated like this until the wrist, always 3 granny squares, just attach all the way around. Okay, so now you see this is the opening. So now you know you have to close the edge here. So now I'm closing the sleeve, as you can see here. Come back and do your group. And you're going to repeat exactly the same thing on the other side to do the other sleeve. Just straighten it out here. And there it is, your sleeve. So now you're going to continue to do the same thing until the desired length you would like. So you know it always takes 3 granny squares all the way to the desired length. I'm going to continue mine and do the other sleeve also. And then I'll come back to you to finish the edging. If you want to leave it as is, you don't have to do any edging. You can leave it as is. But I will come back and do the edging on the neck, on the edge of the sleeve, and on the bottom of the shirt. And I will check now if I have enough space yet. If not, we're definitely, I think it's best. We're going to go to video number 3. So I'll leave it at this, and it gives me time to finish up my sleeves. So I'll meet you again back at video number 3. Thank you so much, everybody. Please don't forget to give it those thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Share the video in your groups, in your Facebook, to your friends, to your family. And give me your comment. Let me know. Give me your feedback. What do you think, or how's it going with you creating it? Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Take care.